Hi, so this week's column is about sleep. I don't get enough at all. I hardly sleep, and it definitely shows on my face. You can normally tell if I've had a particularly bad night. But this would work, and the tips I'm about to give you would work even if it was just an occasional thing, if you just had a very late night, or if, like me, you're a sort of habitual insomniac. The reason we mostly look rough after a late night is obviously nighttime is a chance for our skin to replenish, rest, and you just will look a lot better when you're really well rested. But the other thing is that quite often when people have late nights, they don't do a proper skincare routine because they're too tired, can't be bothered and so on. So the best and most important thing to do to stop yourself looking rough the next morning is to go through your proper skincare routine, i.e. Cleanse, serum and moisturise. With a hot cloth is what I prefer, as you know. But there is an opportunity then if you want to really give your skin a big boost, because you've got, you know, a few hours to really treat your skin. You don't have to worry about makeup and how that goes on and everything. So you can just really blast a load of nice, rich, nourishing ingredients at your skin, which will definitely make you look better the next morning. So I have a selection here. Some of the products I looked at for this column were products that actually claim to help you get to sleep. Now, whether you hold much stock in things like aromatherapy is down to you, but I do think that lavender helps. You know, there are so many people who say that lavender helps. Personally, I just don't like the smell of lavender, which is a bit of a shame. It's pretty much the only perfume ingredient I'm not keen on. But there are certainly lots of things like pillow mists and oil that you can put on your body where the sort of aroma from that oil will just relax you and help you get into a deep sleep. I do actually sort of believe in aromatherapy. You know, I do strongly believe that smells can be uplifting and relaxing and so on. Just lavender's not for me. But there are many of them. Relaxing pillow mists, you would just spritz it over your pillow. Sanctuary do them. This Works, which is a brilliant brand, helmed by Kathy Phillips, the former beauty director of Vogue. Her range is great, and I don't know if she's an insomniac or not, but she certainly has lots of products to aid a deep sleep. However, if those aren't for you and you just want to concentrate on skincare products, there are a few things I really recommend. Firstly, cleanse. It's just the reality of it. You just look better when you take off your makeup. If I look really rough, it's because I've rolled into bed and not taken my makeup off. I wake up with my skin dehydrated because I haven't put any extra product on it, and my skin's been going with the same layer of skincare for several hours. Often you're in a smoky environment or you've been drinking, which is obviously really dehydrating for the skin. So at this point, after your cleansing, it really is time to put some boost back into it. So at this point, I would recommend an oil. Now, the reason I recommend an oil is I never use oils during the day in the morning because I find they're not that great for putting makeup over the top. So I would use a serum, an oil-free serum. But at night time, you can really afford to just slap on the oil because who cares about makeup? You're not going to wear it. This one is great by Nude, but really any sort of rich oil suitable for your skin type is fine. What you want to do with oil, mostly they come in dropper bottles like this. You need a tiny amount, maybe 1 or 2 drops, 1 if your skin's very oily and moist, 2 if not. Mine's very dry, so I need a bit more. And if you just warm it in your fingertips, smells amazing actually. If you just warm it in your fingertips till it's nice and warm, it'll just slip over your face better if it's warm, and just massage it into your skin as soon as you've finished your cleanse, and that will just really help nourish your skin overnight. I find that when you wake up in the morning, I only feel that I've got my skincare right if I can still slightly feel it in the morning. I don't want it to have completely been absorbed and to disappear overnight. I like to still be able to feel some skincare in the morning. And certainly with a very rich oil, you would generally get that. I then layer on a rich night cream. Now, it's up to you which one you use. Obviously, use one suitable to your skin type. The important thing about night cream versus a day cream is that night cream doesn't contain sun protection. I personally don't think it's a good idea to use your day cream day and night if it has an SPF in it, which it should. I do meet lots of women who use an SPF moisturiser at night. SPFs in general are chemical when they're in day creams, and you don't want a chemical sunscreen on your skin overnight if you don't need it. Give your skin a break, just relax it and put a nice non-protective, rich moisturiser on. You can use anyone suitable for your skin type, as I say, or you can ramp it up and use a thick mask. Now I really like this. If I'm looking particularly rough, I will use a mask. This one by NARS, it's a new one, Aqua Gel Luminous Mask. I absolutely love it. I've been using it loads. So over my oil, they tend to be very thick, rich in hyaluronic acid. They're often oil-free, as this one is, and I put quite a thick layer over my skin. I massage it in a bit, but I do leave some excess on the surface of the skin. And what that does is really helps plump it. So when you wake up in the morning, your skin won't have that kind of crepey, drab finish. It'll have a bit more vibrancy to it. And that will show itself all the way through the day after you've stopped cleansing and everything. After you've done your cleanse, and put your makeup on and everything. It's fantastic. You just rub in the excess if you don't like the finish of product on your skin, but I have no problems with it at night time. There are other treatments you can use to make the most of your nighttime. You can even get overnight hair treatments now, so treatments you wouldn't be able to use during the day because they would make your hair completely unstylable and lank. You can put on in the night and then shower them off in the morning. This one by John Fried is very good. Bumble and Bumble do one as well. You just rinse it off and shampoo it off in the shower, but you're still getting the benefit overnight. Your hair should be a lot more manageable the next day. Also, there are some products specifically designed to give you a bedtime boost. This one by Oskia is a night cream that just contains loads and loads of vitamins and nutrients. And if you hold stock in that sort of thing, now's the time to pile them on. Midnight Recovery Concentrate from Kiehl's, and this, one of my all-time favourite products, Guerlain Midnight Secret. They specialise in what they call 8 hours in a bottle, so they sort of mimic, even if you've only got a couple of hours, if you put those products on, they claim you'll feel the benefit of them in the morning. And I certainly think Guerlain Midnight Secret is if I'm very, very drunk and I can remember and have the wherewithal to cleanse my skin, this is always what I would follow up with before I went to bed. It works wonders, it makes you look great the next morning. And then obviously in the morning, the best thing you can do for your skin is shower. I know it can be a bit of a drag and you just want to spend the day in your pyjamas if you've had a really, really late night, but the sooner you can get into the shower and start your skincare routine, the better you'll look. All that water pumped back into the skin, and especially if you follow up with a humectant like glycerin or hyaluronic acid, will help trap that water in for the day, which is after all what will make you look rough, a lack of water. You never want to be dehydrated. And then makeup, hooray for makeup. Makeup can fake a late night, or fake a good night's sleep rather, better than anything. Let me know what your tips for looking good after a late night are in the comment section, and I'll be happy to answer your questions there. Thanks very much, bye.